Hi everyone, my name's Jeff. I got the Gaining Mass program about 3.5 years ago. I'm not skinny anymore. I wasn't skinny when I got the program, but I used to be pretty skinny. I remember my low point probably about 12, 13 years ago. I was broke, I was hungry, I had no money, so I decided to donate blood plasma. And I knew that weight mattered, so I wore boots, I wore a couple pairs of pants, I wore a couple pairs of socks, extra shirts, I wore a coat, a long black overcoat, and they turned me away because I was too skinny. They said to come back the next day because I guess they thought maybe I could gain enough weight in one day to donate blood plasma, which was impossible since I had no money to buy food. So I came back the next day wearing even more clothes and just happened to weigh enough. Now I know enough that I just should have gone home and drank a gallon of water before going. But, next time I'm broke like that and too skinny, I'll do that. But, so, now, 10 years later, after I'd found the mass gaining program, I'd gotten fat. I'd gained about 60 pounds, 30 of that was muscle, 30 of it was fat. So I'd done everything all wrong. But I was getting compliments all the time. It was really, really amazing. People were really impressed by my progress. Even my doctor was complimenting me, this is great, you finally gained some weight. But I knew that I'd gotten fat. So I knew that I needed to do two things. I wanted to gain more muscle and I wanted to lose fat. But I didn't know how to do that efficiently. I didn't know if I should lose fat first or gain mass first. I knew I couldn't do both at one time. So I found Anthony's program on the internet and bought that. Quickly found that I needed to do fat loss, set up a plan. In 7 weeks I'd lost 7% body fat. I got a lot of negative remarks about that. People were wondering why I wanted to be skinny again, and believe me, I was far from skinny. I was still weighed so much more than I did 10 years before. But Anthony's comments about people being negative when you're changing yourself are right on. People don't want to see you change yourself for the better, which I just use as fuel. I didn't mind they were making negative comments. I knew what I was doing was right. So I just continued on. Next step was to do the mass gain program. I did that for 6 months and gained 10 pounds of lean body mass. Now, if I'd actually followed Anthony's advice properly, I wouldn't have upped the calories so quick. I ended up gaining 20 pounds total, so 10 pounds muscle, 10 pounds fat. That's really, not how you want to do it. So back on fat loss, going to trim back down to 9-10%. Should be there in July, and we'll give this another go. Program's been real successful for me, and it's changed my life. Thanks, Anthony.